I was a Fulbright research scholar in Burkina Faso, which is a small country of 16 million people in West Africa. I conducted research in 2013, spent the year in the country, brought my family along, my two kids. My daughter loved going to the International School of Ouagadougou. One of the benefits of going, especially to a place like Burkina Faso, was she got to do horseback riding lessons, which would be too expensive here in Silicon Valley. She got to do them all year long while we were in Burkina Faso and loved that. While she was doing horseback riding lessons, I was out in villages in rural areas of Burkina. I was conducting research on the effects of reading fiction on the economic preferences of youth in rural villages who had not had access to books. They don't have libraries, they don't have bookstores. And I was curious, from a research point of view, a lot of people say that reading transforms you, that reading changes your preferences, changes how you think about the world, enhances your empathy. So I designed a randomized control trial, set of experiments where we had a program group that read short young adult novels for about 6 months. And then at the end we tested this group that had been in this reading program, compared them with a control group that had not, to see what kinds of effects reading fiction had. It was an exciting project. The youth, who were aged about 15 to 24 in these villages, loved it. This was the first time many of them had ever had access to kind of appropriate young adult novels and graphic novels. They're very enthusiastic participation. It was a tough project. A lot of these rural villages are located in fairly remote areas, so we had to cross rivers with the books on top of our heads in order to get to some of the villages after particularly heavy rainstorms. In the end, it turned out that while the kids loved reading the books and read them very enthusiastically, it didn't have any effect on their economic preferences. Made them better readers, but it didn't make them better humans. That's what science and good research does. It offers an answer to a question that many people might be wondering about. And this is just one small project, but really the first of its kind to take a look seriously at this question about the impact of reading.